Okay, so here we go again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports and Association Round for Round Boxing. Latest news: former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, James Buster Douglas, the man that knocked out Mike Tyson to become undisputed champion back in Tokyo, is now part of the Round for Round boxing team and is going to be in the game. For more details, check out our latest video, Round for Round Boxing. James Buster Douglas. Remember, BWTM Sports is the official channel for all things round for round boxing. Okay, so this video entitles Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner, breakdown and prediction. Now, when this fight was announced, I laughed. I laughed because Manny Pacquiao just signed a deal with Al Heyman. Is it an interesting fight? Yeah, probably would have been an interesting fight down at lightweight back in the day. Adrien Broner hasn't convinced me since he's moved up that he actually is a genuine world-class welterweight. He also hasn't convinced me that he's a dedicated fighter, and he also hasn't convinced me that he actually cares about whether he wins or loses fights. I'm convinced about Adrien Broner now that his style, he was a beast at lightweight. I believe he lacked discipline and the bright lights get to his head and self-sabotage. That's what I think. And I believe that he moved up in the weights. Yeah, his body got bigger, fair enough. But he jumped from lightweight right up to welterweight to fight Paulie Malignaggi or something like that. He did, didn't he? And you know, he for me, he didn't look great fighting Paulie Malignaggi anyway in that fight. And Broner, because he was like in the shadow of Mayweather and kind of modeled himself in Mayweather for a while, maybe that worked out for his good because people paid attention to him, but everyone thought he was the new Mayweather. But he just was a guy that when he was at lightweight, he was able to use his physical strength and his attributes, walk a man down from a Philly shell, which is what was similar between him and Mayweather, walk a man down, and then when he was ready, unload punches and stop a guy. And he looked good in highlight reels. But that's what he could do at lightweight because he was physically bigger and stronger than those guys. But now he moved up to welterweight and did the same thing. The problem when you move up to welterweight, those guys are moving from some of those guys are middleweight and submiddles, dragging their body down to welterweight. And then you're trying to bully those guys when those guys standing right in front of you, the same thing. You do the same thing, and now you're getting your head punched off. Perfect example is Marcus Maidana. He thought he could just walk Marcus Maidana down. As we've seen now, Marcus Maidana looks like between a light heavyweight and a cruiserweight now in photographs we've seen of him. And he tried to do the same thing as Marcus Maidana. And Marcus Maidana showed him what happens when you are a heavier man and you have punching power. We saw Adrien Broner hit the deck hard twice in that fight. Now he comes up against Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao, I don't know. Every time I hear Manny Pacquiao is going to fight, I ask myself, how many more fights has this guy got left in him? This guy is such a diligent trainer. He trains so hard in the gym and he works so hard in the gym and he's always putting out a whole heap of punches all the time. And shout out to our supporters in the Philippines. A special message for you guys out there and girls out there who have always stood by Manny Pacquiao, whether he's won a fight or he's lost a fight. You guys, in terms of supporting your fighter, are some of the best supporters in the world, and you've been great supporters of BWTM along the years. I've really appreciated your support when it was Bayloric TV. I remember when we did the Timothy Bradley second fight, Timothy Bradley third fight. A lot of Pacquiao fans came in and they were very respectful and they were very supportive. So shout out to the Pacquiao fans from the Philippines and Pacquiao fans from around the world. For Pam, I think I'm always of a sponge and a sponge being wrung dry. When you wring a sponge and you walk in the bath and you squeeze the sponge, although you squeeze it, you're trying to get as much water out of it as possible. I've always felt that of Manny Pacquiao. Always felt that about him. Now, in 2019, how much has Pacquiao got left? if Pacquiao's got anything left in the tank, barring him getting caught with a big shot, he beats the brakes off of Adrien Broner. He really does. He beats the brakes of Adrien Broner. And this fight comes down to one thing: footwork. Adrien Broner is flat-footed, okay? For the best part, he's flat-footed. And what Pacquiao is, he's in and out like a buzzsaw. In, let his shots go out. In, let his shots go out. And he'll move around the ring. Pacquiao's footwork will win him this fight. Footwork alone wins him this fight. And that big left hand. And you know what? Broner's going to eat a lot of them left hands because he just won't be able to move out the way of the fight. He'll probably come in quite big and quite heavy, but that's not going to stop Pacquiao landing that straight left hand. And Broner won't be able to get out of the way of the straight left hand, as far as I'm concerned. And if Pacquiao's got the speed and the movement he did, he's going to put a beating on Broner and possibly stop Broner because of the hand speed and the work rate. And see, Broner doesn't like to work hard, and Pacquiao likes to work very hard. So you can see Pacquiao outworking Broner in this fight. I don't care how dedicated Broner tells you he is. He said he was dedicated with the Mikey Garcia fight. He could have taken Mikey Garcia's unbeaten record. He didn't do anything there. He could have fought against Sean Paul and done well against Sean Porter. We had a flash, a moment of genius from Broner when he dropped Porter in the 12th. But that was it. That was it. We have the Jesse Vargas fight. We could go on and on and on. We had the Maidana fight. Broner, it just, for me, is not a welterweight. He might be big at the weight, but he's not a welterweight. I think he could make light welterweight if he trained diligently, but he's his own man. So for me, I know a lot of Broner fans are not going to like this, but it's a case of Broner not being as good as a lot of people put him out to be. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think he's as good a fighter as people have put him out to be. And Pacquiao is an all-time great. No matter what you say about Pacquiao, he dodged this person. He's an all-time great as a fighter, what he's achieved in his career. And I'd love to have seen this fight at lightweight when Broner was when he was tearing it up. Broner versus Pacquiao would have been a great fight. But now, I think Pacquiao, depending on how much Pacquiao's got left, if Pacquiao's got anything left in his career, and he had a hard, long career, if he's got anything left, he's going to beat the brakes off of Broner, and it will be painful to watch because Pacquiao is going to be on him and on him and on him, speed and movement and hand speed and punching power and coming at weird angles. And I'm not sure if Broner is going to be ready for that. Yes, having said that, if Pacquiao isn't, and that's the only real thing for me, if Pacquiao isn't, if he's finished as a fighter, and I mean like done, like the reflexes have gone and he can't put out the punches the way he used to, then yeah, Broner can win this fight. That's the only way Broner wins this fight, Pacquiao being finished. But other than that, Manny Pacquiao's training the way he normally trains, and he's a Pacquiao. We've got even a Pacquiao that fought the other day against Lucas Matisse. That Pacquiao, I believe, beats Broner as well. Love to know what you think about this fight. It's still a way to go, but we'll love to know what you think about it. That Pacquiao's footwork versus the guy is pretty flat-footed. Yeah, I'm going with Pacquiao on this one. Foot speed, hand speed, work ethics. Just a generally better fighter. Love to know what you think. I'm out of here. Take care.